Part 9. Agency Analysis. There are 4 roles of a social worker within an agency. First, a staff member. And the second, a team member or leader. It's required to function as a team leader to lead committee and staff meeting and to promote collaborative activities. The third role would be supervisor or administrator. He or she may work alone, but more likely meets in staff group to achieve the goal of an agency. The last role would be the researcher, which develops practice theory and refined skills in social work with groups. When studying social work, we will have to know how does the agency affect the social workers in working with groups. There are 8 points helping us to assess an agency's effort on group work. For example, purposes, agency referral procedure, the status of the group worker, the resources allocated. Furthermore, the target or change selected by the agency, the interaction of the group with the agency and staff, the interaction of the agency with the group's indigenous leaders, also the agency preferred service technology, and the last, intra-organizational relationship. To do so, there are 2 steps. The first step will be identifying the agency setting, and the second will be discuss the 3 crucial agency factors by using the questions raised by Gavin. Here's come to an examples. For step 1, we have to identify the agency setting. In this example, it is about an NEC which serves elderly service. The worker is holding a bereavement group using horticulture therapy. Step 2, we will be using 3 questions to assess the impact of agency conditions on group work service. We could ask the following questions. Does the agency have a preferred theory to work on? For example, does they opposed to the horticulture therapy? The second will be considering the resources allocated by the agency to the group. Based on the ability of the elderly, do the group require for an assistance? Is there sufficient gardening materials and tables for the group? Or there is enough spaces or enough time to preparing the gardening material? At last, we will be consider the purpose of the field settings. Since the NEC enable elderly person to remain in the community and to facilitate the sense of common as to minimize loneliness, the bereavement group can serve to these purpose.